Hi everyone, it's Donna Cutting and you are watching the redcarpetway.tv, where we help you engage your people to deliver a red carpet customer experience. And today I thought I'd answer the question, how do you build a team when everyone on that team works remotely? It happens, right? Especially in today's workplace where you might have work from home situations, or perhaps you have people who are out in the field. You want to build this extraordinary culture and this tight-knit group of people who are all working together to deliver a consistently excellent experience to your customers, and yet you can't even get them all in the same room. And so, or they don't all work in the same space. And so how do you do that? Well, I thought I would share with you 5 things that we do at redcarpetlearning.com because our team all works remotely as well. We have 3 of us, Beth, myself, Brandy in Asheville, North Carolina, but we all work in our own offices. David, our maestro of imagination and organization, works in Chicago, and Chris, our Countess of Curriculum, is either on the road with clients, in her home office in Seattle, Washington, or in Nebraska, being close to her wonderful grandchildren. And so I knew that if we were going to really work together to reach our common goals with this company, that everybody needed to be part of a cohesive unit. And so here are 5 strategies that seem to be working for us, and hopefully they will work for you. Number 1 is you've got to get them in the same room together at some point. So for us, this is twice a year. In late October or November, we usually have our cast retreat, and so we call our team our cast members. So all of our cast members come from wherever they are for 3 days, and they spend 3 days in Asheville, North Carolina, where we work together on celebrating what we accomplished, setting goals for the next year, talking about sales and marketing. That's the focus of that cast retreat. And then in March or April, we get together for our customer service summit, and that's where we all talk about how are we going to get our customers even better results in the coming year or this year and going forward, and then how also are we going to make sure we're delivering red carpet experience to our customers. But there are 2 things that I do within those get-togethers that are intentional team building activities. Number 1 is we always have some sort of getting to know you activity. Now, every single time there's been someone new that has joined the team. But even if we didn't have that, it's some sort of activity where we reveal something about ourselves that maybe people didn't know before. And usually I'll have people bring something in from home, like a little show and tell, or they have a questionnaire they have to answer and come prepared to kind of talk about something. But just so that people are revealing something about themselves, both professionally, but also personally, so they're making those connections. And then the second thing is that there is always an activity that is strictly for the purpose of being together and having fun with the team. You've probably heard many of the Gallup studies that say when someone has a best friend at work or they have friends at work, they are more likely to be engaged, to stay longer, to be happier at work. And so when you have those social activities, that encourages those kinds of friendships to develop. And I see it with my team members. They're out having lunch and going out to dinner and connecting with each other offline, even without my facilitating it. And that's exactly what I was hoping would happen. And so those activities can vary. We did a pizza making class one time. We did a pottery class. Last time we did a scavenger hunt around the city. And then typically that culminates in like dinner out somewhere. So we usually have a night where all we do is just have dinner and it's fun and kind of get to know each other that way. So that was strategy number 1. Get them in the room together at least once a year, if not twice. Number 2 is use social media. So for us, we use Facebook. We have a private Facebook group that is just for the red carpet team members, and we are very intentional about posting on that page. So for instance, on Monday, everybody posts their goals. What are you going to do for the week? What are you specifically going to accomplish? On Tuesday, it's Core Value Tuesday. We talk about a core value that we hold at Red Carpet Learning Systems. On Wednesday, it's Team Education Wednesday, so that's usually me on video, talking to my team, giving them some updates, educating them on some things that they need to know. On Thursday, it's Thank You Thursday, so we thank each other. We do little shout outs. We might shout out to a client who's having a really good week with us, or even to our family members if they've been really supportive. And then on Friday, we all get back and say, okay, what did you accomplish? What are we celebrating? And where are you stuck? And people really do chime in and offer to help each other, celebrate successes, but help each other with where we're stuck. So we have a very organized schedule that we stick to. And also people post whenever they want. So you'll see, like, if we're out with a client and they want to post, some success about that, they'll post about that. Or if they put some new, decorations in their office or whatever, they'll post pictures. And I really see that this has helped keep the team communicating with each other. So that's number 2. Number 3 is to work with a core team to help you intentionally build the team. So when I first got my little team together, I explained to them that whatever we did going forward was going to set the precedent for what Red Carpet Learning Systems was going to be as we grew. And so I asked them to help me intentionally build the red carpet culture. And I think that no matter whether you're a company who's been in business for 2 months, 2 years, 20 years, 200 years, you can start by just getting together a small group of your remote workers and ask them to help you by intentionally participating in those team building activities. What I have found, even in my work life before Red Carpet Learning Systems, is that if we start something with a core group that's really passionate and excited about it, eventually other people will join in. And so just find that core group that's excited about this idea and ask them to help you intentionally build that culture and that team amongst all of your remote workers. Number 4 is that we have traditions. So we have a couple of traditions, as a matter of fact, and I'm looking around my here it is. Looking around my desk is every time we sign a new client, I started this. I would ring a little bell just like that. Somewhere out there, an angel just got his wings. Hopefully, you'll get that reference. But I ring a little bell. So I've started doing that on video. Every time we bring on a new client, I get on Facebook Live within our group and I ring the bell and everybody knows it and they're all applauding. We all know what that's like. So that's one of our traditions. Another is that when we send out an important proposal, everyone does a little mojo dance. So I will literally get on video and do a little dance. If we're all together, we can do that. But I know that my team is sitting out there in their offices when they see the video and they're doing the little mojo dance too. So we have our own little traditions even though we're not all sitting in the same office. So have those traditions, number 4. Number 5 is that we also get on the phone every single month. So for 90 minutes every single month, we are getting on a telephone call. We actually use GoToMeeting so that we can see each other's faces. We have a structure for that as well. It's usually about accountability and some of the metrics, some of the things that we're measuring inside of our company, and then any updates that people have to give. And then if anyone is stuck, we have the opportunity to kind of work that through, any celebrations celebrations. And so we do this every single month without fail, and it's a 90-minute call, and it really does help us, again, stay connected to the mission, the vision, and the common goals that we have here at redcarpetlearning.com. And so those are the 5 things we do. Get everyone in the room and make sure there are team building activities as part of that face-to-face interaction. Use social media. Be really intentional and find that core group that's going to help you be intentional about growing that culture. Number 4, have your own traditions. And number 5, get people on the phone at least once a month. This is what we do. Hopefully it has sparked some ideas for you on how you might be able to build a more cohesive, if still remote, team within your workplace. Thanks again. Visit us at redcarpetlearning.com. And once again, keep living and working the red carpet way.